There's been something I've wanted to discuss for actually quite a long time with life insurance agents and how we all seemingly feel about leads. And it's taken me actually a pretty long time to really understand and come up with a way of explaining what leads actually are and how we should actually look at leads from the standpoint of helping families, creating our own wealth, and doing the things that we love to do in our lives. Life insurance agents tend to take a look at leads as really the end all be all. Now, I understand that because even I have said, look, if you don't have leads, you don't have a business. And I used to think about it in the context of as long as I had enough leads, I was going to make enough money. Even with our clients, as long as they had enough leads and what I even call an overwhelm of leads, then everything would be okay. But when you start to break this down, there are skill sets that must be acquired in order to really do this thing in an appropriate manner. And I want you to take a look at it from this perspective. What if you had 1,000 leads coming in a day? I'm using absurd numbers here for a reason. Let's just say you had 1,000 leads coming in every single day, right? Either they were cheap enough or you could afford it, but you were getting 1,000 leads coming in every single. You'd be happy. And I think probably some of you that just heard me say that probably started salivating with the thought of having that many leads coming in a day. But what if you do not know how to sell? What if you do not have a system set up to handle these things in an automated way so that your calendar would be full of people that actually want to talk to you? But then if you got them on the phone, that's where you screwed it up. So this could go south in a couple of different ways. If you don't have what we call an automated predictable system to handle and control some of the things like calendar automation, booking of appointments, doing the follow-up for you to encourage people to continually book on your calendar that have not booked yet. And then this is really what I call the biggest part of this. It is your sales ability. It is the thing that I see life insurance agents struggle with the most. And I think it's because a lot of different connotations here in regards to how you may actually see the title of being a salesperson. I know you may hate that title. Hey, I'm a financial services professional. I'm a life insurance agent. You're a salesperson, because at the end of the day, nothing else matters if you do not make the sale. You cannot help one family until they buy. That means nothing happens until you make the sale. Now, here's how I want you to really take a look at your leads. Many of us, may be basketball fans, right? And I want you to imagine a basketball, right? Can you imagine me holding a basketball right now? Can you imagine yourself holding a basketball? It's NBA official basketball. It's what LeBron, Jordan, Kobe, Magic, all of them have used, right? They've all used this. The same ball. That ball is your leads. That ball is your leads. Now, when you were in high school, if you were a basketball player, if you played football, imagine a football. If you were a soccer ball player, imagine a soccer ball. Whatever it is that you have to imagine. Everyone started off learning the basic skills of how to use that. So if you're a basketball, you learned how to dribble, right? That was probably the first thing. You learned how to dribble. You couldn't do the crossovers, and all that stuff behind your back if you were ever able to, just because you had a basketball. It doesn't give you that ability. Just because you have leads, it doesn't give you the ability to handle those leads appropriately. That same basketball that I know how to dribble, you may dribble it way better than I do. And I know that some of those famous basketball players that I just rambled off can use it way more effectively than I can. It's the same basketball, same weight, same structure, same amount of air, same surfaces that we're bouncing it on. But I will never be Jordan. Now, I want you to take a look at those leads that you have and imagine those leads as that basketball. All of us get the lead, but some of us dribble way better than others. And then some of us can dunk it. Same basketball. What you need to understand is there's a skill set that comes along with the leads. Just because you have leads does not mean you will be successful. You will, without any skill, get a certain amount of laydown sales. I'll give you that. You'll get on the phone with about 2% of people out of the 1,000. 2% of them may just buy if you actually went through all of the leads. So those leads are that basketball. How are you using it? What is your call system like? What are you like on the phone? Do you have the skills to bounce the ball? Do you have the skills to dunk it? That's really what we need to look at. And it is the skill set that most, not just life insurance agents, it's actually across industries when we're talking about sales. And that's what you're in, by the way. You have to have that ability to do the sales. Long should be gone. You're complaining about people not answering the phone. All you're doing is basic dribble. Long should be gone about the people complaining about people that say, hey, I didn't fill that out. You still haven't gotten past the basic. If you're complaining about the surface that you're dribbling on, it's the same surface that every other basketball player is dribbling on. The problem is not the basketball or the surface. The problem is you. If you're complaining about acquiring the same type of leads that other people that are really successful in this industry are acquiring, and they're doing $100,000 a month and you're doing $3,000 a month using the same ball, the same platform, but all you are still learning how to do is dribble and they're dunking. This is how we need to look at our leads. The good news about all of this stuff, there's not many people that are actually born with a strategy to be great at life insurance. These things are learned. These things are skills that are acquired. We can help you do that. Bring to the table what you have. If all you can do is dribble, let us show you how to do crossovers. Let us show you how to do the Magic Johnson pass, where you look one way but you pass the other and you get it on target. Let us help you with your three-pointers. Let us help you dunk by taking off from the free throw line. See, it's the same thing, the basketball and the leads. But are you actually going to learn how to be an NBA champion? Or will you forever play college ball? Or will you forever have to go to Europe and play? The coveted spot is the NBA. Well, at Arturo Johnson Consulting, we are the NBA for the insurance industry. No one else has a better plan. No one else has a better strategy. And no one else has helped more life insurance agents develop this strategy and get to be people that slam dunk the ball. Hey, I know you just enjoyed this video, but I've got a great one for you right here. Make sure you go ahead and click it right now and get a ton more of our free information that's going to show you how to go from 0 to 100K per month.